In the bustling city of Chicago, Wojak was a 35-year-old man who had always been a dreamer. Despite working in a steady job as an office clerk, he spent most of his days in the same routine, holding on to dreams of success without ever making bold moves. He had countless ideas, a coffee shop, a tech startup, even a YouTube channel. But his slow mindset, filled with indecision and doubt, had prevented him from acting on any of them. One evening, as he walked home from work, Wojak ran into his old friend Mark. Mark was the complete opposite of Wojak, energetic, ambitious, and always on the move. They hadn't seen each other in years, and Mark was now the owner of a successful chain of gyms across the city. Seeing his friend thriving was a blow to Wojak's confidence, and a pang of regret hit him. They had shared similar dreams in college, but Mark had turned his dreams into reality, while Wojak had let his dreams drift by. "Come to the gym sometime, Wojak," Mark said, sensing his friend's deflated demeanor. "It's not just about working out. It's about mindset, pushing past limits." Wojak shrugged, unsure. I guess I've been waiting for the right time." Mark gave him a knowing look. "Sometimes waiting is the wrong move. Life doesn't wait, Wojak. You gotta fight for what you want." That night, Wojak lay awake, thinking about Mark's words. His life had become comfortable but stagnant. Days turned into weeks, and he was too afraid to take risks. But as his mind raced, something within him sparked. He realized that if he didn't change, he would lose more than just his dreams. He would lose his purpose. The next morning, Wojak made a bold decision. He took a day off work, dusted off an old notebook where he had written his business ideas, and headed to a nearby cafe. For the first time in years, he began drafting a plan for a coffee shop he had once dreamed of opening. But his excitement was short-lived. Doubts crept back, and fear began to overshadow his newfound determination. What if I fail? What if it's too late? Wojak's hands trembled as he stared at his notes, contemplating giving up once again. Just as he was about to close the notebook, a loud crash from outside jolted him back to reality. A young man had been hit by a car right in front of the cafe. Without hesitation, Wojak rushed out to help, his adrenaline pumping. He managed to pull the man out of the road, and as they waited for the ambulance, Wojak felt a surge of emotion. He had acted without overthinking, without waiting. He had made a difference. As he sat back inside, shaken by the experience, something clicked within him. Life could change in a second. He couldn't keep waiting for a perfect time that might never come. With newfound resolve, Wojak finished his business plan that day, his hands steady and his heart determined. Over the next few months, Wojak went all in. He saved every penny, cut back on luxuries, and poured his energy into building his coffee shop. There were setbacks, and he nearly gave up several times. But each time he doubted, he reminded himself of that young man he'd saved. Wojak was done being slow and cautious. He was ready to act. Finally, after a year of hard work, Wojak's coffee shop, Dream Brews, opened. It was a modest place, but it was his. Friends, family, and even Mark showed up on opening day, cheering him on. As Wojak served his first customer, he felt a profound sense of accomplishment. The slow mindset that had once held Wojak back was gone. In its place was a new version of himself, someone who acted, who took risks, and who refused to let fear and doubt control his life.